All right, we are back. Welcome to another stream of Buddah and Zionics playing games poorly. And continuing our current trend, we're going to play Icarus poorly. That's what we got in store for tonight. Well, for the remainder of the night at least. So yeah, okay, so that's why um, we need the material processor and the electric furnace. Is the electricity tool, the cabling takes carbon
Oh,
fiber. And in order to
got it.
make carbon fiber, we need those other pieces. So that's why we need the generator. That's why we need the electric furnace.
I
That's
guess we can.
we can make those things before we go. Plus, we need the biofuel generator when we go there to power the heat ray.
Yeah.
But
Um, I only see one biofuel or biofuel can. Oh, there's two more in there. Okay, so we have three in total. Got it.
yeah, no, it's yeah, there's 3 cans. Probably more than we need for what we're doing. I don't know how long we need to power the heat ray for. Um,
Well, the big question is, does it need direct heat or connection to the power source, or does it charge itself?
it needs direct connection to a power source.
So tell me what we need. I'll start heading over to.
Well, we have 6 electronics. Probably salvage a few electronics from your biofuel deep mining drill, unless.
Yeah, since that's proven to be useless. I mean, I guess I could always take it to the other cave. Or, no, we'd probably have to take it to a finished cave at minimum.
Yeah.
And
Well,
chances are it'd have to be a finished star cave. I doubt a 3 chevron would be effective enough.
it's gone now. So,
Yeah.
anyways, so what we need for um, so for the um, so for the electronic furnace or the biofuel generator, we need 12 electronics. Um, for the electric furnace, we need 60 electronics. For the electricity tool, we need 4 carbon fiber, and I forget the recipe for carbon fiber, but it shouldn't be electronics. Um, the carbon fiber recipe is annoying, but
Yeah,
in order
because
to
you need
make
carbon
carbon,
paste and then you cook it.
in order to make carbon fiber or to cook it, I need another 60 electronics. So, yeah, let me look at the recipe for carbon fiber. It's made in the mortar and pestle, I think.
Carbon paste, one silica, one aluminum ingot, four organic resin, and two epoxy. It's tier 2 next to the mortar and pestle.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'm being dumb here. The electricity tool takes carbon fiber. So sorry, it's not carbon, it's composite. That, so why do we need a materials processor then? I, all right. Sorry, I'm being dumb.
Oh, there it is. Composite paste, tier 4, above the material processor. That's two iron ore, one silica, one resin, and one gold. Organic resin, one gold.
But we shouldn't need that.
For the composite paste?
Well, nothing here. So the generator is glass, electronics, copper. The electricity tool is copper, gold, and carbon fiber, not composite. Even the only thing that takes composites is the radar and the portable beacon. Do we need a portable
Neither of
beacon?
which we're planning on making.
I feel like
Uh,
Icarus Intel is wrong.
well, I'm already here, so tell me what you want me to get just in case.
According to this, we need 140 gold and 400 copper. And we've already used 30, 31. Sorry, 41. So these things do take a lot of. Did you make the generator already?
I didn't.
Okay, so generator. Okay, so 100% what we need. 12 electronics for the generator. It's 12 gold. Um, we need 8 gold for the electricity tool. It's 20 gold. Carbon fiber doesn't take any gold. So we're sitting on 11 electronics. I guess I need 9 more gold, or no, 18 more gold because it's 2 to 1. But so I would need sorry, 16 more gold and um 30 more copper, or how many ore is it for copper?
Two.
Like 2 copper ore.
Yeah.
So I need uh 16 more gold and at least um 24 copper to make what I know that we need.
Yeah, I'm gonna overshoot you by a lot then.
Let's see.
So I'm coming back with 80, no, with 69 gold, 122 copper, and because I thought we were gonna need it, I got a 82 sulfur also.
Okay. That's not bad. I can use the sulfur. Um, might need some more oxide for organic resin. Oh, yeah, no, we're good on sulfur for the time being. Let's go ahead and store this iron here. So I need 20 steel. There's 7, 8. $14. 14 steel. And copper. This is chewing on steel. Need to go ahead and deactivate. So I need at least. Alright, yeah. Give me some Steel bloom. Put this down. Looks like I already have a portable house set up inside the... You know, sometimes past Zionics got his shit, you know, together.
Sometimes.
Mostly.
I guess to be fair, you're probably at a 50-50 because every once in a while it's like, yeah, Pastonics knew what he was doing too. What the fuck was Pastonics doing? I have no idea what the hell is going on.
Alright, let's go ahead and pull out this silica. Throw you in. I could use some glass. Steel screw. That's 20 steel screw right there.
Guess you wanted more silica.
Glass.
That too.
Alright, I'm gonna pull out the gold since it's not a super high priority at the moment. Put it on the anvil since that's close and that's convenient.
Okay, you probably didn't need any more copper.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're making copper back there. That's right. Okay, so we have...
So there's 80 copper in here. I'll bring it in a second.
Some electronics. Take the electronics. Put that there. So that's 28 copper. No electronics. That is 8 gold. Some glass. This is where I use glass.
Where do you want me to put the copper?
Just on the anvil for now. Okay, so I need... Oh, shit. I'm an idiot.
What'd you idiot up?
I used all my silica for glass, and I still needed silica for carbon paste. So that was me being a dumb. Split steel there and there, so that's where most of the steels get used. Probably need more screws. Alright. Yeah, no, at this point, I need,
Huh. I might have just found a glitch.
What's up?
Shit, first off, face explosion.
So yeah, I need silica and oxide.
So, I was hunting a boar. Well, I was killing a boar just because I didn't want it to be a nuisance.
Yeah.
And I had flint arrows equipped initially. Then I switched over to stone arrows. I killed the boar, and then when I skinned it, I got a flint arrow back. So you need silica and oxide.
Silica and oxide, yes.
I know there's oxide and silica to the south or north. Yes, yes, a wind be a howling.
The wind is a howling. Alright, I'm working on a 4th biofuel can for because I hate odd numbers.
I was gonna say just in case.
Basically, yeah. Alright. Yeah. Fine. There's potions waiting for you on the
Yeah, no, I dropped
herbalism
them off
bench.
once I
Oh,
found out we weren't, sprinting.
I mean, are you filling up your inventory full of objects?
No, but I'm still, trying to cap out my weight, so any way I can minimize weight.
Fair.
First, to be fair, I don't know how much they weigh, and I'm still running around with, normal axe, the scythe and shit like that.
Yeah.
No, no, no. Oh, that would have pissed me off.
There's epoxy.
Apparently, I decided my steel pickaxe was icky.
Alright, so where did you head off to? You headed that way.
I went north. If you want to double check my work inside that cave, I mean, go for it, but
No, I was planning on heading outward looking for oxide and silica. But I do need a bit more trees too. Well, need is a strong word. We're honestly probably fine on trees, but there were a couple in my way, so I decided to do some gathering.
I turned my want into a goddamn need.
That's how I roll, man. That's how I roll. So it looks like Elden Ring isn't gonna be quite the co-op game I was hoping it was going to be.
I mean, it's more co-op-y than I thought it was going to be personally. Unless you found something different, because the way it sounds is unlike,
Well, you have to get
unlike
some sort
Dark Souls.
of finger or some shit.
Yeah, but I'm assuming that's going to be either post-tutorial, like, I don't know if it's something you purchase, or if it's a infinite reuse item. Of
Well,
course, I
yeah,
guess one of
but
the,
if I, like, say you're hosting and I join you, if I
yeah,
die, I go back to my own world.
yeah, that was one that did stick out to me, where it's like, okay,
Yeah, that's not ideal behavior for, for what we want to do.
uh,
I mean, obviously we don't want to die, but at the same time, it's a Souls-like game.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
gonna die,
I,
you know.
I was gonna say the tagline is "Prepare to die."
And having to,
Okay,
wait for.
just as a heads up, I got 163 silica and I got 118 oxide.
Okay, that's probably fine.
Or am I
I
putting
wouldn't
them
say no to
too
more
low?
oxide, but uh, there should be. There's like an ore box, I think, where there's like 4 oxide in it. Just go ahead and throw it in there. I'll disperse it as I need from there. I think our silicon needs are covered unless I want to build a concrete house. Um, just want to make sure we have enough oxide for, because we
And I
need a.
still don't even understand why you'd want to build a concrete house.
Because you like the aesthetic.
I guess. I was gonna say, I think the best one would be aluminum. Sounds like that would be the lightest option, and it would have all the same protections as a stone house. And
Maybe.
it only requires aluminum ore, so we don't even have to process that shit.
Oh, really? It's just ore?
Yeah, take a look. It's one of the things I decided to. Huh. But it doesn't really matter because ore and ingot are one and the same by and large.
Oh, so they just kind of say, "All right, you're mining the aluminum. You can make an aluminum house."
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't know if aluminum houses would. I mean, they should, in my opinion, weigh less, but they have the same defensive bonuses as
Stone.
stone.
You might need less support structure.
Yeah, I mean, it would come with the whole should weigh less aspect.
Yeah. Alright. I'm just kind of storing silica on the concrete.
That's what you want to do.
It seems like a good spot for it. It's close to everything, and alright, so second I need 4 carbon fiber. Oh, I need to grab some aluminum too. sticks on there. O2's doing just fine. But yeah, if it turns out we need the electric furnace or material processor, that's going to be another 120 gold and um, 360 copper. So that's got to be wrong for the Icarus Intel.
Well, you have to think it's possible that this is based off of
The
prior to
old
them
numbers,
changing.
yeah, they did make some changes. Because I can't come up with a compelling reason why we need a material processor. And I mean, even because really the only thing the
I
material
think the
processor.
carbon paste also used to require, didn't it? Didn't
No,
it
it's
used to
just the
require
it was just the composites.
carbon base, advanced construction? Don't leave Earth without it. Actually, it doesn't even say that it needs to be cooked, but hey.
Yeah, no, it's just one of those things where it doesn't make any sense. Um, why you would need um, composites. I just don't see a good reason why you need composites. Or I don't see a reason why. Like, I, maybe. I don't remember. I repressed it, but maybe the electricity tool used to require composites. And maybe that's why. Because we should just need a
Yeah.
generator, a fuel source, and a way to connect it to the heat ray. Well, it does say solar panel. Maybe the solar power panel requires composites.
But it says optional too.
So like
So
the site like partially got updated.
yeah,
Maybe.
that requires 18 composites to do a solar panel, along with other things.
So maybe that's what this is about. Like if you were gonna go the solar panel, you needed to have composites. Um, but since we're not gonna go solar panel, we're okay with what we have. All right, maybe that's what it is. So I'm starting to think that is what it is, because I can't think of a compelling reason why we would need those things outside of, you know, making composites. I don't know. I think we're fine. I think we're okay to go out on a magical journey. We
One
might need
second.
a second house for the electrical generator, but
I figured that's what we'd be doing is we go down there and we're building a house for both. This is where we, rest and this is where the electricity is.
yeah, I mean, it's probably big enough for that. You can fit a lot of shit in a 2x2 house if you're economical about it. All we need is a fire pit and two beds. Um, We'll need our fuel cans. So, electricity tool, biofuel generator, fuel cans, and house. That puts me at 92.9 kilograms. I guess some bandages and things like that wouldn't be terrible to have. Grab some fiber. Grab some bone. Grab some leather. Grab some wood. So, oh, I need stick and rope.
Some rope.
Fucking rope. Alright, so. Alright, I will put a splint next to your potions. Let's go ahead and make 4 suture kits, 4 bandages. Be right back while that works.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, I completed a loop. That's why.
Wilbur was a horrible movie.
Eh. I thought it was alright until the fine art, till like the finale aspect. It had some interesting aspects and points to it. Even though I guess they were ultimately flawed. Really, they need to stop trying to mess with time travel because most of these people don't think it through enough.
Let's split the bandages. Split the suture kits. How do you feel about heat bandages?
I guess having 1 or 2 wouldn't be bad. I think it's a little overly prepped, but nothing wrong with being overly
I mean,
prepped.
we are heading into the ice. We'll probably be fine. I mean,
Now, if we have enough weight or enough spare weight and shit like that, and we have the resources, I would say, yeah, make 1 or 2. I mean, we don't need a massive stack. We just, okay, just in case.
no, we don't need a massive stack of anything. Honestly, I'm just kind of prepping for myself. And in the meantime, I'm, building shit for you too. Out of the kindness of my heart.
Ah! Sonics is a liar! 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 Perfidy! Perfidy!
Are you saying
I
I
just
don't
got
have?
pneumonia in the incomplete cave that you said you don't get pneumonia in. That'll be
Oh,
fair.
wow, really?
I have spent a long time in here.
Hot damn! I didn't think it was possible. Okay. Let's see. It's antibiotic, antiparasitic. So, if you bring me yeast, I could make you an antibiotic, which I think cures it. I think.
I thought pneumonia was immune to curing.
No, you can cure it. That's one thing I learned from watching Brain and Anji. Is they do set up in caves. They get pneumonia. They don't give a shit.
And it just says heal over time. Okay, so yeast will keep
Yeah.
an eye out for.
Yeah, they don't care. They just make medicine and they cure it, and then they're immune until the medicine wears off. Like literally that's all they were doing. They were embracing the pneumonia. They were like, "Give me the pneumonia."
Makes sense. The only reason why I figured it wouldn't be that good of an idea, it seems like most of these things, unless you go deeper into the, I guess, antidote phase or what have you, is some of
Yeah,
that shit only lasts for like 60 seconds, in which case it's pointless. It's part of the reason why I'm a little curious why you make that health pace that lasts, or 10% additional HP for 60 seconds.
yeah.
So what, you can survive the first attack of a polar bear? Well, like, that just seems like a waste of resources to me.
It requires the same resources as the other potions, so I figure why the fuck not.
And for me, I'd say just double up on the other potions then and leave that one alone, because that's one of those. Okay, I'm about to take on a gnarly fight, so I want to make sure I have the health to survive this.
I found some yeast.
Okay.
But yeah, it's so like I said, I think it's antibiotic. Um,
Well, pneumonia isn't a parasitic. Biotics make sense.
yeah, that's just it. Is like we have purple. Yeah, it's a purple potion that I remember seeing him make. So anti-parasitic doesn't make sense. Anti-poison doesn't make sense. Blood thinning doesn't make sense. Um, I think it's
Blood
the
thinning could
antibiotic.
make sense, but yeah, it's probably antibiotics.
So I am making an antibiotic. Um, I need a fire pit and 2 beds. I'm about ready to head out though.
If you got everything, I can take care of the, fire pit and 2 beds.
Yeah.
I don't suppose we have at least one spare steel ingot.
Spare steel? Yes, on the anvil. I guess you can come with me. I can stick around. But I need. Looks like I need 2 beds. I need a fire pit. And I think that's it. Might as well fill up my oxygen before I go. But I have the cans. Or the fuel.
Antibiotic does get rid of it.
Does?
Does. Affirmative. Confirmed.
Okay. Wait, let me. I'm gonna. I'm gonna take bread in my meat pocket instead of
Eat.
meat. Yeah. I feel like bread is better than meat.
It is.
There's 19 bread going. But yeah, no. Yeah, I think it's just beds and a fire pit I need you to carry. And your healing items, because you tend to get fucked up more than I do. Where are you going?
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Since you said, refill oxygen and whatnot, I was like, okay, might as well go out, refill my water real quick too, even though it won't be
Well,
necessary.
we're
But
gonna cross a river or two on the way.
oxygen filled. Need spare stone. Wow, we have way too much silica.
Yeah, no, we overkilled it. Okay. I'm gonna head north of the mountain. I think that's going to be faster. Well,
I think
north.
south is gonna be faster.
You think south will be faster?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll head south.
You gotta be shitting me.
Hmm.
I need a bunch of sticks.
Damn it. Coming back.
Dear future players,
I got a bunch of sticks for you. Just
you totally want the ability to make sticks.
yeah, making sticks is pretty OP. It's on the workbench.
Yeah, I grabbed a stack.
Stone arrow, ick.
One of you. Two you.
I guess a box could be nice.
I was about to grab that, but alright.
Yeah, no, I'm at 98 kilograms, so I'm fine. The only real compelling thing I need is I guess a better well, not compelling. A better axe would be nice, but it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, I'm light enough. I'm going in with a stack of 100 wood. I could probably go in with a stack of 200 or 300 wood, actually.
Uh, okay.
I'm gonna go pee real quick. Let the storm do its stormy thing.
Oh, I guess I'll tell a story. It was a dark and stormy. Guess this isn't really night. It's more of a
Once upon a time, there was this chick named Stormy.
early evening. And there was this chick called Stormy who liked to write
Yeah.
notes to herself that says, I love Stormy. She was like Roxy in the new Five Nights at Freddy's game. She constantly needed reaffirmation of her self-worth. But one time, she had a fit, and she wrote it kind of funny. And when she wrote it kind of funny, it didn't look like Stormy's handwriting. So, naturally, because it didn't look like Stormy's handwriting, And despite the fact that there were other notes that said "I love Stormy" in Stormy's handwriting, the note that didn't appear to be written by Stormy because Stormy had, a fit, was accused or was investigated because clearly someone else must have written it.
You really do suck at telling stories. Stormy, feeling uncomfortable, decided to go to the sheriff to complain about these harassing signs that said, "I love Stormy," that suspiciously looked like they were in Stormy's handwriting. And she said, "Sheriff, woe is me. There is a man who's making me uncomfortably." And the sheriff, not wanting to have the lords come down and, kick his ass, he went, "Oh,
The
shit, we got
lords, having taken sensitivity training, went, "That is wrong of a man."
We must draw a quarter and put them in stockade." And thus, the oh god damn it, what were they called? The Prichniki? God damn it. You'd have to know Russian history to even get that reference, but I think it's the
Prichniki.
Prichniki.
And
then all the town folks suffered the punishment of the Lord that cared but didn't care.
The Lord that was
he's dead.
Covering his ass.
Okay,
We happy? Fire pit, 2 beds, full on everything. You got your medicines. You got your wood.
Oh, I did not get the medicines.
Get your medicines below, yeah.
Medicine. Bandage.
Take your goddamn medicine.
Bandage. Splint. Unnecessary, but splint.
And do you have any busted ass gear you need to bring?
No, they're still lost in the ether. I'm hoping they come back after this map, but they might be gone for good for all I know.
I think they come back. I think you only lose them for a map. Alright, well, I guess we want to head down to No, we want to head down to about here. That'll get us
destination about there.
No, the final destination. No. The final destination is down in F7. No. Final destination is in the bottom right corner.
Yeah, but we still want to go right to G6 then down, so I'll stand by that.
Okay, no, G6 is good, yeah. So our first waypoint is mine, second waypoint is yours. So first waypoint is red.
Okay. John Jacob Jingle Hypersmith. His name is my name too. Like, how does that song even make sense?
Like, I understand people share names and shit like that, but who the fuck names their kid John Jacob?
You go ahead. I believe. Oh, of course, there's a bear along the way back.
Why'd you forget?
Bread.
Listen, it's almost nighttime. We should probably just wait till night and go to bed. Cause I don't want to walk in the middle of the night. Yeah, it's nighttime.
Participated. Useless bear.
We should probably just wait till tomorrow and then go. Cause I don't want to walk in the middle of the night. Like,
hey, I just got prime meat again. I think that's like the 5th time I've gotten prime meat in the 120 hours we played this game.
Oh, I've gotten prime meat a few times.
You have? I'm saying this is like the second or the third
Oh,
time.
that's right. You know, normal people luck. Got it.
Yeah. Not psionics. I get whatever the fuck I want when I kind of have an urge for. Boop. There it is. Honestly, the only thing that diminishes the historic study of or ness of your luck is, I'm gonna go hunt for great harpy feathers. But you know what? You got luck in another way that day, so I think your luck still holds.
Yeah, that is true. That was the day of the great Angela set raid.
Uh huh.
Um,
Ever shall it be hailed.
it's my first raid, dude. I'm always gonna remember it, regardless of how successful we are as streamers. I'm always gonna remember the first raid. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's something special. You know, it's like losing your virginity.
In a lot of
Only
ways,
it
it is.
was kind of
Which is actually
taken.
kind of disturbing, loss of virginity or rape.
Let's just
I
stop
leave
right
that to
there.
psionics to
Yeah,
decide.
that's not a.
Message brought to you by Psionics. Buddha had nothing to do with this.
Yeah, I'm not. I gotta stop this conversation right here and say we should move on to something else.
Come on, Vikings and cherry popping. Fit for all ages. Even worse.
Yeah, you're not making this conversation better, Buddha. This takes me on to what I've been wanting to talk to you about. It's like the interesting parts of Icarus missions, like what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
So we have like the next hour or so of this mission is going to be interesting. But it's because we did, you know, 4 or 5 hours of prep to get to this point.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, fully kitted armor, composite bow, rifle. Hell, you even have you have a multi-shot rifle.
Yep.
And we're going out, and shit's gonna be interesting for the rest of the mission. Allegedly, I don't know. We'll probably have a little bit of time that we're gonna have to hang out while the heat ray does its thing, but the fact is we're into the interesting part of the mission. And the interesting part of the mission is very, very short compared to the rest of the mission. So where we only have one character, I feel like we can only have interesting Icarus content for 1 hour a week. And maybe that's what we do. Maybe Tuesday is Monster Hunter because Monster Hunter is consistently exciting.
Yeah.
Then we do Icarus off stream, and then on Thursday we finish up whatever Icarus mission we're working on along with Terraria, and then Friday we go back to Monster Hunter because Monster Hunter is fun to watch. Like maybe that is the answer. I don't know, but.
Yeah.
The thing with Icarus is, Icarus is very much. I don't want to keep going up that hill. I feel like there's going to be billy goating if we keep going up that hill. Never mind. There's billy goating if we don't go up the hill.
It'll be fine.
So that's the only thing I was thinking about. I'm not saying I want to go one way or the other. I'm just saying that,
See, well, the problem is, and this is gonna put a little more weight on you because it's gonna be, off streaming. But when it comes down to it, a lot of the stuff we're doing, like, regardless of whatever. Oh, that scared me for a second.
Well, yeah,
Regardless of whatever uh, map we're doing, the mission or whatnot, like the first almost 3 to 4 hours is us just we're gonna be universally prepping across the board. Like if we decided to not spend time to make the stone house, I mean you already got all the bonuses for the wood house. We might be able to get away with that, minus psychotic thunderstorms and whatnot.
well, and the
But
thing
like,
is that the storms are only getting worse, though. You know.
yeah, and that's where it more in my mind comes down to how do we optimize? Because honestly, we could probably shrink the house a little bit and maintain optimization, so that'd be less, at least stone resources, leather and whatnot. So if we made the house, well, like what's the house right now? 4x5 or something?
Four
Five
by
by five?
four.
4x4? So maybe if we did something akin to like a 3x4, it won't save a lot, but that's still 4 floors and four. But then again, what effect will that have on the roof? I guess.
Well, and like when I was watching Brain, what he would largely do was he would make 2 by 1 efficiency apartments, and if he needed, like, most of what he did was in a cave, but like the basic shit he just put in a tiny ass house.
And see, I mean, I could get behind that to a certain extent, but I think the smallest I would do would be a 2x2.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the big house. I like having enough room to put everything down. But to be fair, the 4 by 4 is unnecessary.
Yeah.
We can be more efficient with how we're laying things out, with how we're setting things up. We don't need a 4 by 4 house. And even doing a 3 by 3 house would be faster. Um,
Well, part of the thing I'm thinking about, because it's one of those things that I think we failed to take advantage of, is if we were to do uh, a 1x1, or not a 1x1 house, but if we were to do, well, not even that, but if we were to do a 2x2 house, A, that would be great, but B, one of the things we failed to do is like we're pretty much done with the stoneworking bench and the cement bench early, so we could pick that up. Same with the textile bench, we're done with that fairly early. The
yeah.
only thing worth really keeping out is going to be like the basic crafting bench, but that's because ropes, shit like that. So
Well, and I'm thinking more along the lines of maybe a longhouse, maybe like a 2 by 3.
I guess that could work out, but
Because
honestly, I think that'd be a
the
interesting
fire
thing.
pit is more for. I mean, we have a big ass house. We have room for a fire pit,
Yeah.
but the we don't need a big fire pit
No.
because
I mean, it's nice because then we have more room. Like, oh, it's filled with charcoal, whatever. I like the fact that we don't have to actually worry about that.
yeah, the fire pit can hold a much larger array of shit where a fireplace and maybe
But who knows? Maybe it'd be better. Like, let's say we were to do a 2x4, or not 2x4, 2x2. So we have 2 or 3 areas that are 2x2s, and then in a sense we can literally, this area is going to be meat, this area is going to be fruits, and then we take the spares and we just start throwing them somewhere else. Once they're done, we can put them into a food box,
well,
and
if we
that's
do like a 2 by 3 or a 2 by 4, we can have a couple of fireplaces, and we can just build shit along. I mean, we have a lot of empty space we're not using, and
what we do. And if we decide to, and that's another thing is, if we're going to optimize, we want to have the wall lockers because that's more space with less floor space used.
And that's just it. Is one of the things we don't usually make anymore. It's the wall lockers, and that's another thing we can do that I don't want to do because I'm a pedantic asshole. Is I don't want to stack chests on the top of each other, but as far as a gameplay, you know, efficiency mechanic is concerned, there's absolutely no reason why we can't just keep stacking those boxes on top of each other.
Well, the thing that I'm running into though is just think about it. We put down 3 chests. We've never filled up all 3 chests. Like one of them may get quite full, but we've never filled up all
Sometimes we
3.
fill them all up.
There is. The only one that I could think of even close to that was when we're collecting heads. Outside of that,
Well, that's the most recent one, but every once in a while we run into one of those missions where we do need more storage. But you're right. Generally speaking, 3 boxes is enough for our needs because we also use the benches to store. Um,
everything. Because,
yeah.
yeah, no, if we were to take the herbalism bench, the mortar and pestle, the basic crafting bench, and the skinning bench, hell, let's throw in the anvil too, just for the fun of it. That's gonna cover 90% of our spare resources that we're keeping around. In which case, then it comes down to like oxide, sulfur, silica,
Well, and
stone.
one of the things I don't like doing, um, and I have, this isn't just an aesthetic thing. This is why I like to do even numbers on the walls.
Yeah.
Is I want the angled roofs. Flat roofs take more damage than angled roofs.
Do we
And
actually know that for a fact, though?
I think I know that for a fact.
Because I just think back to, when we were really getting destroyed by the storms. And that was when we had to go into the Arctic and, it was uber cold almost the entire time. We were doing flat roofs, and the roofs were like the one area that wasn't taking damage.
I don't remember that. I just
So,
remember.
yeah, no, I mean, I'm assuming the pointed roofs matter, but then again, that's where maybe the whole 2x4 mix, or not 2x4. Well, two
Yeah.
by four would actually
Yeah,
work
two
too.
by four.
But
That's what I was saying is
one
cut
by
the
two
width.
or 2x4, well,
No, it has to be even numbers. 2 by 4 or 2 by 2 in order for me to use my angled roofs.
oh, I was thinking the ones that weren't angled because of um um the 1x2 that we would do. So you have the 2 slants, and then you have the barrier wall. So that's more what I was thinking by the 2x4 is you got 2 long, or either way, the the 4 would have the 4 slanted roofs, and then the 2 sides would just have the barrier to make sure wind's not coming in, as it were.
All right, so F7.
I mean,
They're
it should be around here because I'm
yeah,
damn near
they're.
at the entrance now.
Oh, we need to find the Arctic Pass. Then they drop the heat ray. Okay, that must be it. Because we have to make it to the Arctic Pass. Then they go, oh, you need a heat ray.
Well,
So
head towards the
no, you're
Arctic
right.
Pass.
You're right. You're right. I'm at the my market's at the drop point of where the heat ray should drop. Um, but I think you're right. I think we need to get in there, find the wall, and then Saul will go. Hey, you need a heat ray. We got something handy
Mm,
that might help you there, Taco.
There it is. 1,000,000 tons of ice and snow. Get that heat gun sorted and set up. Should slice right through that thing.
and we're
Once you
probably gonna.
power it
Hey,
up.
look, ice. It's been a while since we've seen that.
And I was almost right on the money.
Really? Looks like you're way off.
No, I kept going. I should have stopped.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I was looking at your arrow. Something tells me we should be paranoid and building it in the snow biome, so I'll make sure
Yeah,
we have
well, we
a
have to.
area.
We need to set up the heat ray.
Well, that's more what I was thinking is like the extension cord is not going to be that big.
We may need to build a ramp up here. Oh, I might be able to get up.
You say I'm getting wood and I can get fibers, so the ramp aspect shouldn't be too big of an issue if we need to.
Yeah, I think, yeah. There it is.
Found your way up then?
I have to... Oh, balls. I have to give up my
What?
backpack.
Oh. Shit, that's that type of heat ray, eh?
Nope, nope.
Yeah.
Drop.
This thing's kind of a heat ray.
Yeah, I
Hyper-accelerated
can't pick up my
energy to
backpack,
resin
but that's alright. I'm okay.
blah blah blah.
Um,
And lasers. Larkwell cooked it up for Group 15. Ought to cut right through any amount of ice and snow in your way, though. And sure come in handy when you reach that avalanche.
sorry.
Isn't the avalanche?
No, I think you're there. I think you're at the Avalanche. I think you are exactly where you need to be. So...
Oh yeah, that's a big mamma jammer right there.
Yeah, no, I had to give him my backpack, but that's alright. I still have the weight capacity and everything. I just
Yeah,
lost a
that's
few.
actually kind of what I was thinking when it was like, oh, we need more. It's like, you're the one who actually has the extra 10, 20 kilograms that he can carry.
Yeah, it's just it is. The backpack more gives me capacity, not weight. I only get 6 kilograms from the backpack, but I can carry an extra 30 kilograms of weight because I'm fucking awesome.
So I don't know how close you need to be to this for the power line.
Once, this was Meadows. Weird-ass alien Meadows that'd probably eat your face off, but whatever.
Meadows.
Now, it's ice, rock, chasms, and caves. Regardless, UDA wants this place for prospecting. Okay, so that thing's ready. Looks solid. Gear like this eats power, so you're gonna have to find a way to juice it.
Honestly, I was kind of figuring the heat ray was going to be a handheld jobby do.
That's the heat ray doesn't need to be covered, but the generator absolutely does.
Yeah, the
So I'm
generator does. The
trying
heat
to
ray's
decide how. No, I don't want to. That's too close. It's,
I was gonna say it almost looks like we're gonna want to do it just back here.
um, that might be close enough to run an extension cord.
I was gonna say, I mean, make it as close as possible to the cliff, but yeah, I think we're gonna want to here. And then we're gonna probably want our entrance, the area, to be a ramp up instead of a up here, up and down into the house.
That should be close enough.
Yeah. Not too close. I guess our ramp out's gonna have to be on this wall then, right here.
Well, it's I do
Well, like I said, if you can do a ramp up, like say here or here, that'd probably be best.
I don't think we need a ramp up. I think we just need to be able to get the electrical cable out.
Okay.
And so the idea I had was like this. Right. I do. Box with goodies. Then it's not close enough. God damn it.
You might give me the tool real quick.
I mean, I wasn't even close. We have to move the house.
Uh-huh.
Like, the house has to be up there. Oh, shit,
then
you put a
we-
lot of garbage in there. Okay, never mind. I need to... That's not ideal.
Well, most of it's wood, so you could just destroy the wood.
I know, but I need to get it out of my inventory. Would you go ahead and pick that up, please? I mean, you can pick up the box, too.
try to just do a 1x2 right here. Nah, I don't think that's gonna.
No, for everything we want, we need a. We're gonna need a 2x2, but I think I can make it work up there. I just need to fidget with it a little bit. I may. So if I go here. No, that's too close. That is actually directly in the way of laser face. Seems to be snapping now. Why are you snapping? I don't want you to snap. You used to give me. All right. Stop snapping, please. I don't want you to snap anymore.
Can say you could always try this side. Maybe it'll be friendlier.
Alright, it seems to have stopped snapping. Okay, never mind. Be that, that's fine. I'm okay with that. That is perfectly acceptable for me. God damn it, I lost one of my stone pillars.
I didn't pick it up. Are you sure it's not on your hotbar or something?
No, it's not on my hotbar. That's right.
Oh.
I think I'll be okay without it.
I was gonna say, let's see what happens if you're just shy one. But to be fair, it just takes stone and leather, right? No, you still need the stone working bench, don't you?
Yeah. Sorry, I gotta pee real quick. Sorry.
The bladder of a gerbil. Hamster, gerbil, they're both rodents.
I don't know if you can make a wood pillar for that corner, that wouldn't hurt my feelings any.
Need fiber.
And that's okay.
gonna say I put down the power plant first.
Okay. Fuel cans are in. Things fucking inventory. Activate. Activate.
You just gotta love Group 15.
Turn off the light. Oh.
What the? Where'd they come from?
Wow, that is hey, you know those useless grenades?
Would have been real nice, eh?
Looks like it.
I'll warm my toes up next to the fire real quick.
It does seem to be fairly cold, right?
Oh yeah, that was a much dumber idea than I thought.
Oh, you jumped down.
Yeah, well they're level 10 and 11. I was like, you know, go down there and maybe stabby them in the face a couple of times. Three more. Two more. One more.
Just one, you say?
Yeah, just one. You're clear.
Clear! Oh. Passed it just fine.
Fucking hey.
This Arctic storm blows.
I'm about to die again.
What the fuck are you?
It's a level 30 wolf, please.
God damn it, Buddah.
I wanted to skin the woolly mammoths, and they were totally worth it. I picked up something like 20 plus prime rib.
Damn, you get exposure fast in these storms. Oh, fuck me. I'm gonna make a refill. Be right back. Don't die again.
Try not to.
Well, in the words of Willem Dafoe, it was a firefight! Huh. I'm alarmingly frosty right now. Ah,
No.
prime, you got, God, you got a lot of prime. You know what? You don't get a whine about how much prime meat you've ever gotten.
Yeah, like I said, dude, those woolly mammoths were worth it.
They were worth all the prime meat. Okay. I need to stand on the fire to warm up.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to make leather curtains, but that requires a crafting bench. And I did not bring any stone, so I don't know if you have any spares.
I don't know, but I lit myself on fire and went down to like negative 300 degrees. No, I don't have any stone on me. I didn't think to bring any stone. Could probably close up the window, but it looks like we're through the worst of it.
Damn it, I don't. We are.
This
I
is
don't
why I
know.
made the heat bandages. We're cooking meat, but we're freezing our nuts off standing on the goddamn fire. Like, I literally lit myself on fire and I was still taking cold damage. Like, what the fuck? Need to unequip my water canteen.
Yeah.
Goddamn Xionics and his goddamn windows. Though I don't know how much curtains would have done.
No, and I agree with you, but still, it was something that would have been worth trying.
Yeah. Probably. No, the storm is still making it impossible to travel. It's just no longer impossible to warm up.
And another one.
Yeah, I have an Icarus tusk, but I don't know what to do with it.
Me neither. You mind picking up the power? Well, I guess I can do it.
Why do you want to pick up the power generator?
Because it doesn't have a use anymore?
I mean, we're not going to take it home.
No, we're not.
The same with the biofuel cans. It's kind of... We just don't need it anymore. Electricity tool, don't need that. I'm going after the target. Since we have a target now.
Or what?
Hmm? See through the pass. Ooh, we might need a scanner.
Well, here we are.
Or
A
not.
whole new frozen world. It's kind of beautiful. But you ain't here to admire the view. Lego's group got a theory that tectonic activity means there's more exotics in the mountains. It's about to get busy up here. So, I guess we'll find out.
So usually with this missions, you don't need a scanner. Usually the scanner comes next.
So what I was trying to do was to snap in some curtains and shit like that, but apparently that's not possible.
I am gonna be pushing my luck.
We should turn around. since
Yeah,
it's night.
it's almost nighttime. I need to turn around. But there's no way I'm gonna make it there and back without freezing to death. That is a long Goram walk, and while this armor is fucking nice, it's not protect me in the middle of Arctic night nice.
Well, and this is where I was half thinking we should do the dry run aspect, is because we already got that one that gives us the increased heat resistance.
Yeah, but it's only 5%. I don't think 5% cold resistance would make that big a deal for Arctic night. You know, that's just it, is like, don't get me wrong. I'm sure the 5% heat resistance would help, but I'm at the very bottom end of cold. And it's not quite nighttime yet. And as soon as it goes into night, I'm gonna frost over and I'm gonna start taking stamina drain and...
Okay, so this does nothing then.
Can't put curtains over the window.
Yeah, well, one of the things that came to mind is like maybe I just need to make some beams that go across. I made the beams, I deployed them, and the game's like, nope, it doesn't fucking matter.
Sounds like we don't fully understand how curtains work.
That we do not.
Honestly, I'm not sure how much curtains are gonna do.
And they would just do a little bit, and that's all I was wanting them to do.
Take the bite off, so to speak.
Yeah.
No, we will... I mean, yeah. We don't both need to go, so I guess if you want to fiddle with your curtains, see if you can figure it out.
Nah, I'll join you. Just clearing out my inventory a little bit more.
Barring a polar bear, I'll be fine. Outside of that, there's nothing up here that's going to give me any problems. The unfortunate next question is what we do for the rest of the night. Because I don't know if starting another mission is necessarily what we want to do, or...
Well, it's almost 11 o'clock, so...
Yeah, but I don't have to work too much tomorrow.
Then
With
I
any
would
luck,
say
I won't have to work at all. Like, remember, Fridays is very much an ad hoc day for me.
Yeah, and I get that. I would say if you're gonna do that, then I would say let us go and switch over to Monster Hunter and just do a mission or two, depending on how quickly we pull shit off.
I guess I could get behind some Monster Hunter. That way, if and when Hypertooth come back, he can see something fun and interesting. Of course, to be fair, I feel like the last hour of Icarus has been pretty fucking interesting.
I don't know. You have to think about all we did was walking simulation for a good chunk of that.
But that's the
Then
thing,
building
is that's what I was talking about earlier, is Icarus isn't a high action game.
No.
It's really not. I mean, there are moments that are high action vis-a-vis bears.
Well,
Or
that's
like
where
what we
I'm
just
kinda
went through, like that whole thing, like breaking through the barrier, and it's like, okay, well, we just got attacked by a mob of fucking critters. But that's just it. It's like you spend 4 hours building up for... It's like Thanksgiving dinner.
Mm-hmm.
You spend 4 hours building up for, 15 minutes. And that's what this game is you spend 3-4 hours building up, and then you have 15 minutes of, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then...
Yeah.
Like, I think that's very much... It makes the 15 minutes very, very exciting for us. Because we had to put in the 4 hours to get to said 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, dear.
Oh,
Doesn't this
mission
just
done.
look familiar?
Mission complete. Sorry, it just... Unceremoniously, you're just fucking done.
I was gonna say, didn't even get a doom.
Yeah, no, like it was just, you're done. That was about the most unceremonious finish to a mission I think we've ever gotten.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there's no exotics to be had here. We're just fucking done. Well, there's no vein. I guess we could check out some mines, but honestly, at this point, those mines, like the 20 or 30 we may get from a mine, is just kind of,
Yeah. And that's where I wish, at least on some level, it would be like, hey, there's exotics in this general vicinity, or at least in this grid coordinates, let's say. In which case, okay, if you decide to, burn some time, then you know where to burn the time at.
Well, and I think that's what the scanner is for, but I think the scanner only tells you where the exotic veins is.
Yeah, it only
But
tells you where the vein is.
And that's just it. It's like, if you bothered to make a scanner for this mission, it would be, well, there is no vein here. Fuck you. Those 75 exotics or gold you spent. Well, no. That 132 gold and, you know, 360 fucking
Copper.
copper you just spent. Now that's just gone. You
Yeah.
can salvage it and get half of what you spent back. But, you know, that, I don't know. Like, things like Icarus Intel make this game bearable. Like, could you imagine trying to find those exotic veins on every single, like, and maybe that was the point. Maybe like exotics were supposed to be available on most missions, but if you didn't go out and, you know, get lucky and or make the goddamn scanner, you weren't gonna fucking find them.
Yeah.
And so exotics were supposed to remain stupid rare. So now we're in a position where we have a healthy amount of exotics.
I'm about outside of the frost zone, so if you're gonna keep... Oh, you're hunting bunnies.
I was hunting a bunny.
Have at it, Elmer Fudd.
I, I I had a bunch of bullets. I saw a bunny. I decided to try and shoot the bunny.
That's the other thing. It just seems like it takes too much effort to get to the guns. And don't get me wrong, when we're taking on bears, they're totally worth it. Wolves, kind of worth it.
I mean, walking around with a rifle and 100 rounds is great.
It's comfortable.
Yeah. But like the specific talent that's like, you get a 5% chance that when you fire a bullet or when you use your gun and your gun breaks, that your gun will be fully repaired. Like, what the fuck kind of dumbass talent is that? First off, who's using their gun enough to the point where it's about to break?
Mm-hmm.
And two, who's relying on that fucking ability? If your gun is about to break and you don't repair, what does it even take to repair a gun?
Yours would probably be steel. Mine would be titanium.
Repaired at machining bench. Like, who is out there using their gun so goddamn much that they can't be bothered to go back to a machining bench and repair their gun? You know, it's like, oh no, I need to go towards blue. Because the other way is out of bounds.
I don't even see you on the map.
I'm about half a click behind you.
Ah, there you are. Wait, what?
I was trying to go the other way out of the mountain, but that's all black, so that tells me it's,
So even though I'm not eating, I apparently am continuing to get food contamination. Either that or there's some
food
really
contamination?
gnarly... Yeah. I literally, without eating a thing at this moment, got food contaminated. Well, like 10, 20 seconds ago now. I didn't eat anything, but it's like, oh, you have food contamination now. Why?
Are you not eating the bread I gave you?
No, my bread's already counting down. There's 250 seconds or less. The prime rib, there's 1,200 seconds left, but I chose a perk that increases the length of, well fed by about 50% or what have you, so.
Did you, like, take a piss in your meat pocket or something?
I guess, but no, I do not have food in my meat pocket. Bacteria affected spoiled food. I haven't eaten spoiled food. Drains health, counter with antibiotics.
I don't think I've ever had a contaminated food warning.
I have, but that's mainly because I've eaten, raw food before.
Well,
And that
raw
was
food,
accident.
fine, but
Yeah, no, raw food leads to the contaminated food issue, as well as spoiled food, apparently. I didn't eat spoiled food. I guess I'm going to do this just to be safe, but the only thing that comes to mind is, I guess, for whatever stupid reason, is maybe I had some meat in my inventory. It's spoiled, and since my food slot was empty, it pushed that into the food slot.
I mean, I suppose
That,
I can
that's the
make
only
more
way that makes sense to me,
antibiotics
'cause
in the future, but
like I said, I literally didn't just eat something. I've been fine.
what's up, Hypertooth?
I
You just missed the most exciting part of the mission.
I knew it turned, or excite you, I should say.
Guns are the most exciting. If we're both holding guns, that means we just did or are about to do something interesting.
Yeah, you miss us slaughtering 3 woolly mammoths and an entire pack of wolves.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now.
that'll be good. Yeah, we're probably gonna go on wholesale slaughter on the way back, just 'cause we got a bunch of ammunition. Might as well use it.
No, we're actually just wrapping up this particular mission. I'll kill some shit on the way home. Like, look at this deer. Fuck that
Being a
deer.
deer and shit. Know your place, and it's on the ground. That's not a deer. That was a goat.
Whatever. I shot something and it died. But,
Moses would be happy.
yeah, no, we're just wrapping up this mission. You actually did miss a bit of an exciting point where we had a mob of enemies come out of a hole in a wall, but,
After we activated a heat ray.
exactly. We turned on the heat ray, murdered 3 woolly mammoths and a dozen wolves, and it was exciting. Buddah died. It was amazing.
Yeah. I suicided myself. It seemed like a good idea at the time, but
Yeah, Buddah was all like, you know what? Life is entirely too meaningful.
just killed a wolf. Sonics may have a chance to get the reference. I don't suppose you've ever watched a show. 6.
That was for you, Hyper. That was for you.
I'm gonna have so much fun when I decide to cash in this chip. I'm gonna let you know that.
What are you talking about?
Train
I
wreck.
just shot my buddy in the ass for you. I'll do it again, too.
Totally age appropriate. No. Fuck. No, because it's Onyx, I need to be revived. Got a wolf behind you too.
Get fucked, Wolf. Come on, man. train wrecks is what we specialize in. It's what we
It's
do.
fine. That's. I mean, who doesn't enjoy a good train wreck?
Goddamn rubberneckers always slowing down for a good crash on the freeway.
Well, that's it. Like, oh my goodness, I hope nothing bad happened. But you slow down a lot so you can stare, hoping something bad happened. People are horrible, by the by.
You know, I do slow down for wrecks because I want to see like a body or some shit.
See,
Oh my god!
I don't
Oh
slow
my
down
god!
for
Look
wrecks.
at that shit.
I don't slow down for wrecks, not because I'm not interested. It's because I already spent an hour stuck in place. At this point, I don't care what happened. Everybody died. Nobody died. I just want to move.
Okay, so
We spent
if
it.
I've been stuck in traffic for an hour, yeah, I get that. But like, if I'm like driving down the freeway and I see like a car flip over on the other side of the freeway, I'm like, holy
Well, then, yeah,
shit! What? Oh!
I'll rubberneck the shit out of that, but there's too many times where I'm, 10, 20, an hour, minute, or an hour behind, and all of a sudden it's like, nope, don't care. I want to move. I am more interested in my mobility than in whatever accident, quote unquote, that
Well,
happened.
that's just it. Is that's the mechanics of a traffic jam. Is because of the 4 or 5 people at the front that went, oh shit, look at that. That everyone else gets delayed for an hour.
I don't know. You just think there would be a point that, the people at the half hour mark or whatever would be like, well, actually, to be fair, I guess the psychology for other people would ultimately be, you know what? I've been slow for a half hour now. I'm gonna get a good goddamn look at what just happened over me.
I don't think that's the case. I think most people are like you. I think they just want to get on and move on. But the problem is the mechanics of a traffic jam are. It only takes a couple of people to cause a traffic jam. It takes 2, 3
Hmm.
cars that slam on their brakes in a sufficiently busy highway that the traffic jam perpetuates itself for a fucking hour. Like, I don't even. I think it literally takes 3, 4 people who watched whatever the fuck happened and went, oh my god, and they slow down because they're like, oh my god, that just fucking happened, and then everyone else's commute is wrecked for the next hour and a half.
Hmm.
You know, I think I literally think that's all it is.
Ah, fuck yourself, game. Yeah, that's one of those things. I mean, I kind of wish I was closer to the front of the line when, accident happens so I can do good rubberneck. But by and large, I'm usually near the tail end. It's been there for a while. In which case, well, I have my morbid curiosity. I'm 9 times out of 10. I just want to get out of there. I want to get to my destination. I'm a goal-oriented traveler at that point where it's like, no, 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 don't care.
Yeah, those 6 people that just died, they can get fucked. They're causing me traffic.
Honestly, the only time I felt empathetic was that that one mundane epic in the canyon. After that, I kind of feel an urge to help people because there was like 5 people who pulled over to be like, "Hey man, you need help?" It's like, "Hey no, but there's a fat guy walking. If you can pick him up, I'd appreciate it."
And one of
After
them
that,
did. One of them did.
after that, once I see some people on the side of the road, I actually have an urge to be like, "Okay, maybe I should pull over and help." As long as they're not female because they make accusations.
Well, it's like what I told you, man. You put up the hood of the car. It's the universal sign of distress,
Yeah.
and
No,
people
I
will
knew
stop.
that. I just didn't know how many people would stop because I mean the hood was up and I would stand to the side. And don't get me wrong, it was like 5-10 minutes in between. But even then, the fact that it was like 5-10 minutes to me was actually quite impressive. It was like, hey, you need help? It's like, yes, I do. You know, there's a guy walking. If you see a guy walking, you know, if you can pick him up, I'm just making sure nothing bad happens to the car. You know, I'm holding down the fort as it were. But yeah, no, if you could pick him up, I'd appreciate it. He's like, okay, sure, thank you. And they zip off. Okay. And then another one, and another one, and another one. And it's like, after like 5 or 6, it's like, okay, you know what? I've set enough of a force. Zonix should have at least one person pick him up. At least one. And then after that, I walked in the car, and then I put myself in hibernation mode, as it were.
And you're right, Hypertooth. And cancelled.
Because I called you fat?
No, the sexist comment you made about 45
Oh.
seconds ago.
No, it's not sexist. There was a guy. There was literally a guy who saw a female on the side of the road, and he pulled over, and she, my tire's wrong. So he pulled over, helps with the tire, and then she drives off, and then later accuses him of inappropriate activities, and then he ends up getting divorced, and he ends up getting sued. Now he gets proven to be, cleared of all charges, but he's already divorced, and he already has a taint against his name. So yeah, no. Even helping a chick change a tire could lead to you being in trouble. My life matters.
Hang on, let me get a shovel so he can dig himself a deeper hole.
Yeah, I'm not digging myself a deeper hole. I can prove sources on this one. You know what? My life matters. That's the hashtag. That's the motto, especially
No blue
on
lives
Flame.
matters, no black lives
My
matter.
life
My
matters.
life matters. Fuck all of y'all, my life matters.
I'm gonna help somebody. Hello, your life is now ruined. Enjoy the rest of your life. Okay, time to get a gander.
Gonna hunt.
No, it's the same thing where like you have some guys who a chick who unconscious, so they do CPR, then all of a sudden they have literally been sued for sexual harassment. And it's just like, what? And that actually led to some feminists writing articles. I'm going back up to space.
I know, I'm shooting your spaceship.
Okay,
You will lose containment!
But yeah, no, there have been feminists who are like, when we're having heart attacks or whatever, now's not a time to be uncomfortable touching us or something like that. And it's like, you know what? Yes, it is. Why is it that, only men know how to do CPR? Are you telling me that there's not a single double X person, trans person in the area who knows how to do CPR? Let women take care of that shit. My life matters. God, the world's turned into a horrible place, and I'm cynical.
No. California's turned into a horrible place. Most other places aren't that fucked up.
Well, California and New York, maybe Oregon.
Most other places aren't that fucked up. Alright, let's see what we got here. So many emotions. Alright, well,
I'm away from the computer. What did he say?
I'm experiencing so many emotions that I don't know what to make of them. Oh.
I would recommend the emotion of stoicism. Outside of that, I mean, obviously, that's straight up to you.
No, I don't think he assumed your gender. I really don't think he just said you should assume stoicism. All genders can be stoic.
As far as I know, stoicism is not a gender.
Yeah.
I mean,
but yes, he did.
I mean, there was this one chick, Hypertooth, you totally applied to her, so had to make some corrections.
All right. I don't know. You want to play some Terraria Hypertooth? Would that make you happy? Because we're done with our mission. We can switch over to something else if you want. You got some time, or are you just chilling, vegging? Because if you're just vegging, we're gonna move on to something else.
Are you gonna apply your pronouns, or should I just keep saying it?
All right. I don't know. Buddha, you could just switch back to Terraria, I'm assuming.
Quick question. Do you want to like just come in with a god character, in which case I say we just start off a master mode and we come in with beasts, or are you starting off with attack helicopters are always fun.
Apaches?
You want to express your right to hail down rockets on oil fields, I believe is
all
the
right. All right. Do you have a character that is more or less about Plantera level that you can bring in? Or do you just have like a god character or whatever, you know?
Yeah, so Plantera level character or god character is the two thing, or one of the two we want to know, the 1 or the 0.
But yeah, we can switch over to Terraria if you want to join us for a bit, Ben. But I'm gonna take a leak. I'm gonna be right back. Well, then
Oh
let's
baby, you steal my beating heart.
All right,
We're
then.
about
All right, let's. Okay, post mechanical bosses, pre Plantera. If you can give us one of those, then I think we'll be good to go. But yeah.
No, and that's one of those things. I mean, throw a little shade if he ever watches this. For Zane, it's like he comes in with his max level character, and it's like, dude, I could come in with a max level character too.
Yeah.
It's not the point of this.
That is not the point. All right. Okay, give us just a second to switch games. We're gonna cut stream and switch everything over, but we'll be right back with the Terraria. Have you sent me? Are we friends on Steam yet, Hypertooth? I forget if I think you did, right?
My call sign is Teletubby.
That's not unreasonable. All right. But I forget if we're friends on Steam. That's what I'm getting at. All right, here, let me. Are you in the Discord?
I mean, especially at this point, Hollow is where we're at. We might have to do
Yeah.
one more mechanical boss and go from there, but yeah, we could run that.
Yeah, that should be a problem. All right. I believe it's I mean,
Do you have a preferred playstyle, Hyper? Melee, ranged, summon, magic? I believe those are the primary four.
I think that's my Steam name. I just put it into the Discord. But anyways, yeah. So let's go ahead but if you're in the Discord, that's all that matters. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the stream while we get this shit set up, and then for anyone else, we will be right back in just a few minutes. The reason for that is I gotta pee. But we will be back with more Terraria right after these
Messages.
empty streams.
So 100, 150.